Johnny Depp reveals the truth about Amber Heard. Before we start, I want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Despite being a libel case, Depp v News Group Newspapers Ltd and another felt more like a criminal trial at the Old Baileys, or a domestic violence hearing in the family courts. Both Sasha Was for NGN and Eleanor Laws for Depp, who carried out the respective cross-examinations of the actors and former spouses Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, were, for example, drafted in because of their expertise in the criminal courts. Depp's lawyers argued that the gravity of the allegations meant that the civil standard of proof applied in defamation cases should be applied flexibly. So the more serious the allegation, the stronger must be the evidence before a court.
That he started to feel increasingly uncomfortable around Amber. You'll find evidence of this in a clip of Johnny and Amber's red carpet interview at the January 2015 premiere.
The standard of proof in a civil case rests on the balance of probability, whereas in a criminal case it relies on the matter being beyond reasonable doubt. In his skeleton argument at the start of the trial, David Sherborne, representing Depp, said, "Because NGN are seeking to prove true an allegation of guilt of criminal conduct, the standard of proof and the evidence capable of proving the allegation take on particular importance. This is because they are seeking to prove a very serious allegation, and a finding to that effect is one with potentially serious consequences."
And that Mr. Depp perpetrated domestic violence against her. At first, this seemed like a very basic case of domestic abuse, where both sides were saying the other was at fault, and clearly one side was guilty.
The evidence required therefore to prove their case needs to be compelling. The issue of credibility, he added, is of utmost importance. The key issue for the trial judge, Mr. Justice Nicol, to determine is whether an April 2018 article in The Sun was defamatory. Under the 2013 Defamation Act, a publication is not defamatory unless it has caused or is likely to cause serious harm to the reputation of the claimant. Depp's claim is that the article bore the meaning that he was guilty on overwhelming evidence of serious domestic violence against his then-wife, causing significant injury and leading to her fearing for her life, for which he was constrained to pay no less than $5 million to compensate her, and which resulted in him being subjected to a continuing court restraining order, and for that reason is not fit to work in the film industry. He denies the allegations and maintains he has never hit or committed any acts of physical violence against Mrs. Heard. The Sun's publisher NGN is relying on a defense of truth. The onus is on the paper to prove that the allegations are substantially true, that Depp did in fact beat Heard, causing her to suffer significant injury and on occasion leading her to fear for her life. It maintains it was obvious that $5 million was part of a divorce settlement, not compensation for physical assaults. The paper relied on 14 separate allegations of violence and claimed that Depp was controlling and verbally and physically abusive towards Heard, particularly when he was under the influence of alcohol and/or drugs. If Depp wins, the judge will have to decide what level of compensation he should receive for the harm to his reputation and for the distress, hurt, and humiliation caused. As well as general damages, Depp may be able to argue he is entitled to aggravated damages. The actor is also asking for a final injunction against NGN, who his legal team say have retained the article on their website and maintained their allegation to the bitter end. The case raises many issues, among them how difficult cases can be if two people give diametrically opposed accounts of events that occurred in private. If 4 weeks of courtroom investigations, aided by first-class lawyers examining CCTV recordings, text messages, photos, and numerous witnesses, still struggle to establish the precise truth of what happened, then how hard must it be for family courts processing thousands of domestic violence allegations every single year? And that's all for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you never miss another amazing video from us. Until next time.